just outside Gracie Mansion, the home of New York City's first Muslim mayor, Zohran Mamdani. 2 improvised explosive devices were thrown during a rally. That rally, organized by a man Donald Trump pardoned for beating cops with a baseball bat on January 6th. The FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force is investigating, and there have been 6 arrests so far. But frankly, this is what happens when you only hold people accountable if they disagree with you. If you support Trump, you can get away with anything. But I've got to be clear here. Any violence, even if it's retaliatory, is reprehensible. So let's talk about the rally. It was a rally against Muslims, organized by Jake Lang, the troll. And it was titled, "Stop the Islamic Takeover of New York City." It was also somehow titled a second thing, "A Crusade Against Islamification." And of course, Lang himself is a January 6th rioter charged with assaulting police officers with an aluminum baseball bat and a riot shield at the Capitol. Donald Trump pardoned him anyway, right on his first day back in office alongside the other 1,600 January 6th participants. Lang is also the one that was caught on tape inciting violence and throwing obscene toys at people in Minnesota during the ICE protests there. And in New York City, about 20 of Lang's supporters showed up. Yet about 125 counter-protesters showed up under the banner, "Run the Nazis Out of New York City." NYPD, they separated the groups, but that didn't last long. A Lang supporter pepper sprayed a counter-protester and got arrested. But then the thing that we cannot do, the thing that we cannot accept happened. An 18-year-old counter-protester lit a device and threw it toward the rally area. A second device came from a 19-year-old associate. These were jars wrapped in black tape, packed with nuts, bolts, and screws and fuses. About the size of a football per reports. Thankfully, they just hit a barrier. No fuses went off, no injuries, no property damage, and there have been 6 total arrests. The FBI is involved. But I've got to be clear here. This cannot happen. Mamdani and his wife, they weren't at the mansion. City Hall said the incident was a stark reminder of the threats that both of them face regularly. But whoever threw these devices, whatever side they were on, even if it's ours, they were wrong, flat wrong. I don't care how vile Jake Lang is. I don't care how vile that rally it was, how dangerous his rhetoric was, how legitimate the fury. Improvised explosive devices in a crowd of people, it's never the answer. These individuals are going to face serious federal consequences, and they should. Because frankly, we're the ones that are supposed to be showing up to these rallies dressed as giraffes or in an inflatable frog costume, not bringing IEDs. And let's not kid ourselves, this was Lang's goal the entire time. Jake Lang was pardoned by the President of the United States for attacking police officers. And then he organized a rally using eliminationist, anti-Muslim language, calling it a crusade, at the home of a Muslim elected official during Ramadan. This is what Lang wanted. Conservative media had already been calling Mamdani a jihadist, and at one point, a radical Islam cockroach. That's the environment. That's the temperature of the room that Lang brought a proverbial flamethrower to. We've got to be smarter than that. We can't give in to people like Jake Lang. This is a full-time troll that he feels invincible because the president has had his back. And the more we meet them fire with fire, the more ammo we give them. Look, we have to know we can beat them. We will beat them. We have to beat them. But it can't be like this because we are better than them.
They called it closed, filed away, forgotten. But some truths don't stay buried. Time doesn't erase guilt. A reckoning is always just around the corner. A death in Arcadia. Justice has a long memory.